Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy, and welcome back to another Faye video. So we got a new trailer here to go ahead and check out. This one should be a new Heroes banner. Alright, so we got a new rearmed hero to start us off. Oh, it's Engage. Oh, interesting. I heard a lot of people predicting that it was going to be FE6, but it looks like that is not the case. So here we have Alear with a big-ass smash weapon, finally. Been waiting for a while to... Well, we don't know if it's a smash weapon yet, obviously. But it looks like one. It's just a really big sword. So, Sword Infantry Alear here. Alright, it's not a smash weapon, RIP, Arcane Calidbolg. Man, why are they so afraid to do smash weapons? Can they just not figure out how to implement them? Is that what it is? Okay, either way, Arcane Calidbolg, 16 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. At start of player phase or enemy phase, grants attack and speed up 6, Draconic Hex and Hexblade to unit and allies in 2 spaces for 1 turn. Grants all stats up 15, unit deals plus 25 damage, reduce damage from foes' attacks by 15, reduce damage from foes' special by 15, and reduce percentage of foes' non-special DR by half. The Draconic Hex is nice, because that's not really a common status effect to be giving. The rest of it is just stock standard, though. So, yeah, I mean, it's the most modern arcane sword, so you're going to want to give it to some sword units. Alright, then we have Covenant Blast, 5-hit special. When special triggers, boost damage by unit speed. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. At the start of player phase, or if defending in Aether Raids at the start of turn 1 of enemy phase, if there is no support partner on the map, grants bonded to allies with the highest attack at the start of battle. Alright, that would exclude legendary effects, mythic effects, bonus effects, great talent, and so on. At start of player phase or enemy phase, grants divinely inspiring and increased speed difference necessary for foe to make a follow-up by 10 during combat to unit and allies in 3 spaces. Okay, so divinely inspiring is back. That's the one from the Winter Duo Alear. Alright, then also for support partner and for allies with the bonded effect active, reduce damage from foes' attacks by 40% during combat, excluding on AoEs. This effect triggers only once per turn if the foe initiates combat and the number of spaces from ally space to foe space is less than or equal to 3. This effect triggers any number of times if ally initiates combat, or if the foe initiates combat and the number of spaces from ally space to foe space is greater than or equal to 4. So it has a similar condition to Iron Fighter, basically. Except instead of reducing damage to 1, you're taking 40% DR cut. I believe that's non-pierceable. That should be because it's on special, right? Well, I guess I don't know for sure. But this being on special, I would assume that's in the same vein as Emblem Lucina's DR support, where it's 40% on special. But I guess time will tell. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by 40% during combat, excluding on AoEs, and also if decreasing the speed difference necessary to make a follow-up by 10 would allow unit to trigger a follow-up, then you get Potent 100. Alright, sure. Seems okay. Swift Life. Grants HP up 7. Looks like the ideal icon there. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, or if unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack and speed up 9, unit deals plus 7 damage, and reduce damage from foes' attacks by 7, first attack and brave attack. And also, if unit's speed is better than the foe's speed, then you get null follow-up. And at the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25% and unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, then you get attack and speed up 3 during combat. And at the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25% or unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, recover 7 HP after combat. So it's not as good as Rise Above. It's not even as good as Swift Spectre, honestly, because I'd take the Canto Distant over the HP 7. Alright, then we have Attack and Speed Taker Burst. Okay, that's nice to get again on an Arcane unit this time. So it's already there, ready to be foddered. And then we have Thunder Spectre, so another freaking one of these movement skills. The Tempest skills and the Pulse skills. We can't have enough of those. So, enables Canto Distant +1 with a max of 4. At start of turn, unit can move 1 extra space. Grants all stats of X to unit, where X is 2 times the number of spaces from starting to ending position of whoever initiated combat with a max of 6. Unit deals plus 5 damage, excluding on AoEs, and reduce damage from foes' first attack by 5. First attack and brave attack. Alright, it's okay. I mean, as far as Tempest skills go, it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, the Taker Burst is nice. We'll definitely take that. Alright, so that giant sword, which unfortunately not a smash weapon. I don't know what they would do with smash weapons, though. Like, after you hit the enemy, then they get shoved or smited away. But normally you want to initiate and you want to win in that same round of combat. So having the smite or a shove effect after combat doesn't really do much good. So they would have to gear them some other way. Not really sure how yet, but yeah, that one may need a little bit more thought. I really want smash weapons, but I don't even know how they would work. So yeah, I guess that's me being a goof instead of Insis on that one. Oh, we have an aided hero this time. All right, so aided Alear. Wow, what a boring selection of units here. Alear and so Sommie is going to be the aided accessory. Okay, well that I think people are going to be enjoying that. Like, I know a lot of people like Sommie. So having him as an accessory would be nice. But really, double Alears? Come on, man. I always hate it when they do banners with main characters or, like, creative characters, and then they put both of them on the same banner. Like, really? I get you want to do one, but you can't save that slot for another lesser character. You're just going to do the same unit twice. All right, so we have here Red Breath Infantry. I think this is the first Breath Alear. Actually, no, it's not, because the Fist Alears count as being Dragon Breath for some reason. Alright, yeah, so this guy, he's going to be a Fist unit as well. Divine Aid Arts, 11 Might, 1 Range, -1 Special Trigger, Brave Attacking, even on the enemy phase. If foe's range is 2, you get adaptive damage. For unit and allies in 3 rows of 3 columns centered on unit, grants all stats of X. For unit, X is 15. For allies, X is 5. Neutralize effects that grant special cooldown charge bonus and guard on unit, so tempo essentially, and inflicts or increases the speed difference necessary for the foe to make a follow-up by 10. Okay, that's not bad on the drive, but the tempo is stock standard, the all stats of 5 stock standard. Alright, then unit deals plus 25 damage, reduce damage from foes' attacks by 15, reduce damage from their special by 15, and also no follow-up. Okay, then he has Dragon's Briar. 5-hit cooldown. When special triggers, boost damage by unit's defense. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by 40% twice per combat. And unit's next attack deals damage equal to 40% of the foe's first attack damage prior to reduction. Oh, so that's inheritable for sure. And now it's just like a Dragon DR special that has a little bit of reflex. Not full reflex, but some of it. Alright, then we have Emblem's Marvel. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, grants Divinely Inspiring, Bulwark, and reduce damage from AoEs by 80% to unit and allies in 3 spaces. If the number of allies in 3 spaces of unit is greater than or equal to 3 after start of turn effects trigger on the enemy phase or after combat initiated by foe, neutralizes any penalties on unit. Excludes penalty effects being applied at the same time. Oh. It's only on him, though, but he penalty cleanses, which is... It looks like it's full-on penalty cleansing as well, just like King Freyr, but it's only for him. And he has to meet that condition, too. There has to be more than 3 allies in 3 spaces of him. They couldn't give that to the allies, too, man. They're so afraid of doing King Freyr again. Like, just doing a better version of his penalty cleanse. Wow. Okay, so grants all stats of 9. Unit deals plus X damage. Reduce damage dealt to unit by X, including on AoEs and excluding Rooker AoEs. And if this skill's effect that only triggers for players seen once per map has already been triggered at the start of combat, X is 20, otherwise X is 10. Okay. If the number of allies in 3 spaces of unit is greater than or equal to 3 and foe initiates, then he has Miracle and recovers 99 HP. Yeah, so this is legendary male Alear. He does this. Yeah, and otherwise, same conditions as these miracle effects would have, like the Fallen, Maria, and so on. Alright, then he has Pair Up, and he has Thunder Spectre again. Wow, so they really like that skill, because they... Wait, is this a different one from the one that the female one had? Let me just double-check that before I read it again. I mean, within the time it would take me to read it again, I could have already just, like, read it instead of scrolled back. Yeah, so Thunder Spectre, they put it on the same banner twice. Not really sure if that was all that necessary, but whatever. Alright, so here he is against the Bunny Thor. Alright, Thor has color advantage there. And Arc Rival, and she's still gonna get beat. I mean, if she had, like, Fatal Smoke or something, she would have actually won. Because the only reason he lived that was because he has the Miracle there. Alright, then we got Winter Satyr. I actually really want this Winter Satyr at the moment, because I have a defense team in mind that she would work pretty well on. But unfortunately, I just never was able to get her, and she's not around right now. Alright, yeah, so the Aided Essence should be able to give you the Sommie accessory. Alright, whatever. Alright, so an actual new hero. And it's Jade. I think that's her name, right? Jade? Iron Wall. It's been a minute. I don't remember her name exactly. Yeah, it is Jade. Oh, she's a demote, I think. Yeah, oh, she is totally a demote. So, Axe Armor, you know what that means. She's probably going to have a good BST. Although, lack of a preference weapon, though. So that means she'll probably score in the same bin as, like, Wallace and Raphael. So we got here Forged Axe Plus. 14 might, 1 range. At start of player phase or enemy phase, grants attack and defense up 6 to unit and allies in 3 spaces. Grants all stats of 5. Unit deals plus X damage. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by half of X. And X is the highest total bonuses among unit and allies in 3 spaces. I believe that's the same weapon that Wallace had. He had Forged Lance. This is Forged Axe. And then she has Wily Fighter. Interesting for a demote, but it's not like there's any tier 4 variants that are any good for that right now. Alright, gotta love this, right? The 2 new, shiny, brand new 5 stars are both Alear. And then the one chance they have to get us a new hero on the banner, it's Jade, and she's a demote. Why do they play favorites so much? What is the point? Like, do they not think that if they release a broken version of a character that people kind of want, that people would summon? Does it have to be Alear? And, like, does it always have to be the most popular characters or, like, the main characters all the time? Okay, so Groa is here. She is a light season offense mythic with the attack blessing. She's going to be a flying blue tome type. Now, we did fight her a little bit on the Tempest Trial, but she's not going to have all the same skills that she's going to have right here. So, let's see what they did for Groa. Here are his stats, by the way. Yeah, so there are the mitigated stats, and then she's going to repo here and have unmitigated stats. So, 40 HP, 67 attack, 55 speed, 32 defense, 21 res. She's got bonuses to attack and speed there. All right, she goes for a double repo. Oh, she could still move. She just repoed. How many times was that? So she repoed Nerthuz, and then she repoed again, and she could still move after that. All right, so Groa has 14 might, 2 range, enables Kanto Distant with a max of 3, a min of 1, and -1 special trigger. After unit acts, if Kanto triggers, then after Kanto inflicts times grip on the closest foes and inflicts speed and res -7, sabotage, and exposure on the closest foes and foes in 2 spaces. After Kanto, if unit has used an assist skill on the current turn, grants another action to unit and re-enables Kanto. Once per turn, doesn't trigger when affected by effects of traps in 8th raids during Kanto. And then grants all stats of 15, unit deals plus 25 damage, and reduce damage from foes' attacks by 15 during combat. And also, if unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up before the foe's next attack. Okay, then we got Reposition, Logic, Attack Speed Aria. So here's her unique, Maiden of Light. Unit can move through foe spaces, so she has pass there, which is good. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, grants coax to target ally for 1 turn. Okay. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by unit or targets unit, grants attack and speed of 6, empathy, and times gate to unit. Target or targeting ally and allies in 2 spaces of unit, and target or targeting ally after movement for 1 turn. And grants -1 cooldown to unit and those allies. For unit and allies with Coax active on the map, deals plus X damage during combat. X is the highest total attack and speed bonuses among unit and allies with Coax active, plus 10. Excluding on AoEs, and if Savior has not triggered attacks twice during combat. Now, I know Hilda gives Coax as well, but she gives different effects with it. What happens if you have the Ilian Hilda and you have this unit on the same map, and then your ally has Coax? Are they getting the Coax effect from both? Huh. Or is it only going to be one? That's interesting. I would like to try that out and see how that works. Okay, then also for allies with empathy on the map, but without Coax effect active on the map, deals plus 10 damage during combat. That's very specific. Allies with empathy, but without Coax. Okay. Alright, then inflicts attack speed and res -5 on the foes, reduce damage from foes' attacks by 15, neutralize effects that guarantee foes' follow-ups and prevent units' follow-ups, and grant special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack during combat. Alright, then we have Shadow Shift X. When Kanto triggers, enables unit to use reposition on ally. This effect is not treated as an assist. For unit and allies in 3 rows of 3 columns center on unit, grants all stats up 4 and recovers 7 HP after combat. Unit deals plus 5 damage and reduce damage from foe's first attack by 5, first and brave attack. Alright, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. She basically just looks like a better version of the refined Satyr. Or not Satyr, Hater. The remixed Hater that we literally just got. Groa seems like she's just a better version of that. So as far as light season offensive mythic heroes go, she's pretty cracked. Like, she's probably the best light offense mythic right now. But is she I mean, it's not going to matter unless you get her to plus 10, which... This does not look like a banner you want to summon for a plus 10 on. I'll give you that. All right, we got more story. Oh, Hell is back. Okay. You gotta love this new heroes banner, by the way. New heroes, except there's one new hero and they're the demote. All right, you get 3 sparks on this banner. I don't even think you want to do 1. To tell you the truth, you probably just want to skip the hell out of this. But before we go, let's head over to X. Let's see the inheritances for these new passives and special. I'm pretty sure the male Alear special should be like dragon locked. But as far as the rest of it goes, not 100% sure. Okay, so Dragon's Briar should be pretty obvious, dragon only. And for all movement types. Thunder Spectre is for infantry and flyer, and melee, beast, and dragons there. Okay. Shadow Shift X is for flyer and cavalry only. And then Swift Life is for infantry only and all weapon types. So, yeah, there you guys go. Comparing this to the seasonal banner, the cheerleader banner or the sports festival banner, whatever you want to call that one. Like, this is not even in the same realm. That banner was crazy. And spoiler alert, I actually did end up summoning on the banner. I decided to hop in because I really wanted the Byleth on that banner. And the Ike seemed like not a bad unit to pick up as well. So I went ahead and summoned until I got both of them. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be summoning on this. I do have quite a bit of orbs left over, but I'm still going to keep saving them for whatever comes next. So this is your boy Tacho signing out. Let me know what you guys think about this banner in the comments down below. Probably going to be very negative. Especially the fact that they stole FE6's spot for this. Like, we had a chance to get some FE6 love, and they gave us this. So, yeah, this is your boy Tacho signing out, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.